Hello, thank you for tuning into another episode of Take 10 on Tuesday with the Tennessee Tribune. I'm Jason Luntz. Today I've invited a special guest. I'm here today with attorney Matt Maniatis. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, doing well.
Well, we're really glad to have you. I know that you have a law firm here in the city, and you specialize in criminal, family law, but also immigration, which is a real hot topic right now.
That's right.
And we know that Nashville's population is exploding, and along with that means a lot of immigrants are coming here. So basically, we just want to jump in, talk a little bit about the Supreme Court's recent decisions, and also what is going on with the state of immigration in Nashville and the city of Tennessee.
Gotcha. All right. Well, just some background information about myself. It's myself and Vanessa Sines, one other attorney. We're partners at Sines and Maniatis. That's the name of our law firm.
Okay.
We're in Donaldson, near the airport, so we're not downtown. There's a lot of parking. It's easy, just right off the interstate to get there.
Oh, you already got me. I might have to get a retainer.
Yeah, immigration is a huge issue, especially with the Supreme Court case. I guess my background, what really got me into immigration and criminal defense was my past. So my family, my grandparents came here from Greece right after World War II and the Greek Civil War. They actually came as refugees.
Wow.
And so if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here today. So they went on to become permanent residents, U.S. citizens, and that's what really piqued my interest.
Okay.
And you mentioned Nashville. It is growing. It's huge, and especially the immigrant community. We've got clients from all over the world, and I've really enjoyed being an attorney because you get to meet all these incredible people. You have incredible stories and people that you're going to remember forever. But the changes that I've seen in the past 5 years that we've been in practice have been huge as well. When I first came here, there weren't a whole lot of immigration attorneys. Now there's going to be increasingly more. There are not a whole lot of attorneys that also speak Spanish, and our office is completely bilingual, and that is a big help.
Yes.
Nashville itself is becoming such a big hub that the Department of Homeland Security is moving their office from Memphis to Nashville to handle all of the immigrant visa applications.
Is that many?
So, exactly. Permanent residency applications, citizenship, you name it, they're moving it here to Nashville. So it is definitely becoming a huge issue.
Well, we hear a lot in the news, especially from our more right-wing conservative friends, that immigration seems to be a problem. And it's always either targeted at people of the Muslim faith or Latinos or Hispanics. Do you find that those are the majority of our immigrants are from those two communities?
So I think just proximity-wise, because we border Mexico, a whole lot of the immigration that we see is from Mexico, Central America, South America. But we've got very large immigrant groups here in Nashville. Somali groups, Egyptian groups from all over the place. So we're really dealing across the board. South Africans. We just finished a case up from the Philippines.
Oh, okay. Wow. So there are people coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, is immigration, is it a problem in your opinion?
So I'm an immigration attorney. So I'm here to help. Either way, I mean, we handle cases where people are in immigration court. They're Homeland Security is trying to deport them.
Okay.
We also handle cases where people have gotten married and they want to bring their spouse to the U.S. So, we're really kind of a full-service immigration firm in that respect. One thing I have seen lately, though, is because of the, large amount of immigration paperwork that's being done, a lot of people don't hire an attorney. And maybe they do it themselves, or maybe they hire somebody who says they'll do the paperwork for them, but they're not actually licensed. And I've had a lot of cases recently where someone has come in, had someone else file their paperwork, and it's become a huge issue. And we kind of have to backtrack and deal with it. So it's important to go see an attorney up front because the laws are always changing.
Okay.
And the policy changes too. I mean, next year, whether it's Hillary or Trump or somebody else, the policy is going to be different in how the government's going to handle these, what priorities they're going to have. And so it's important to go speak with somebody who, understands what's going on.
Okay. And so that means even when someone wants to apply for a visa for citizenship, just the paperwork itself, they haven't even dealt with the court, they should hire an attorney like yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah, my opinion is always go hire an attorney because once you send that in, if there's a mistake on that, you're going to have to explain it, and so it's better to get it right the first time.
Yes. Okay. Well, that sounds that right there is definitely worth the service that you're providing. Now, there's been a lot in the news about the Supreme Court, and they had a split decision on an immigration policy from the administration. Can you explain a little bit about what that was?
So the lawsuit was Texas and a few other states, Tennessee included, was suing the federal government over what's called deferred action for parents of Americans, and one other area for children who were brought here.
Okay.
People that were brought here as children, and trying to get them some kind of work authorization because they're undocumented right now.
They're undocumented, but they came here when they had no choice. They were little. They just came with their parents.
Right.
Okay.
And so there's an expansion of that, but the majority of the lawsuit was dealing with parents of U.S. citizens. So someone who was undocumented, but they had a U.S. citizen child, and Obama was trying to get work authorization for these people, and Texas and all these other states said that they didn't want to do it.
Okay.
Well, right now, because it has been a split decision, there's really no precedent set from the Supreme Court level. So the circuit cases are going to stay where they are, but there could be another challenge at some other point.
Okay.
It's not going to happen during President Obama's tenure,
Yes.
but it could happen at some point later in the future.
Okay. Now, do you find, and you can let me know if this is too personal of a question, but do you find that a lot of your clients are scared of the climate or the rhetoric they're hearing about immigration?
Oh yeah, I mean, people haven't, they definitely voiced their opinion that they're worried about what would a President Trump, do for the community and do for everybody else.
Wow, so that's out there.
Right, and so when I mentioned that the policy is going to change either way, so these deferred action programs are essentially executive actions. So whatever president comes next could decide to continue that, switch it up a little bit, or just stop it altogether.
Okay. Well, that's some great information, and I definitely hope our viewers out there, if you are an immigrant, even if you're undocumented, or you know someone that is, that his law firm would be great to contact. And how can people get in touch with you?
So you can access some information about us online, our website. It's signsandmaniatis.com. You can also look us up on Facebook, and an easy way to do that would just be at Nashville Immigration Attorneys.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So look us up on there. We also have a blog page that we post pretty often, giving you updates on the law. You can access that on our Facebook and our website as well. One thing we're going to be coming out with soon is a lot of information about the new laws coming out on July 1st.
Wow, that'd be a great post.
Yeah, there's over 80 new laws coming out, some dealing with DUIs, some dealing with school safety.
Okay. Well, no, that'd be good. In fact, I'll reach out to your team and get that link, and I'll share it on our Facebook too.
That'd be great.
Because that's some great information to share. And before I let you go, I always like to ask business owners in the community, how do they feel? Because you are an attorney, and yes, you're fighting the good fight, but you are an entrepreneur. How do you feel about the business environment in Nashville as it grows?
I think it's been great. It has been growing. So there's new events all over the place.
Yes.
Chambers of Commerce holding their events, and you really get to meet a whole lot of new kind of people. Well, I mean, I'm here meeting you.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's been great.
Oh, right. That's great. And I definitely agree. I'm a transplant as well, such as yourself. And the business communities really seems like they like to bring people in. So I'm definitely glad to have a chance to meet you. And I really want to thank you for your time today. We'll definitely be sending out your information, and I look forward to talking to you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me here.
Oh, anytime. And once again, you've been tuning into Take 10 on Tuesday with the Tennessee Tribune. I'll see you next time.